is up, disc golf fans? Welcome back to the final round of Tale of Two Rivers, round 4, part 2, presented by Fairway Media and Innova Discs. Tournament directors Eric Laiblin, James Melnik, you know the deal. The sponsors, all that ish. I'm Peter Artman, joined by Jared McGlinchey.
That's right, the Northwest Hype Guy is in the building, folks, and I'm proud to bring you the second round here of round 4. Shout out to our sponsors, and here's our lead card. Crabtree with a substantial lead. Kenny Clark, Axel Olson, and John Babb. What are the scores, Peter?
Well, we got, trailing by 10 strokes, only that much? Yeah, 36 under for Kyle Crabtree. And
to do here, Peter, is you have to avoid the rough on either side as you get off the tee. Pretty straightforward shot. You just don't want to leave it inside like Mr. Clark does there.
Yeah, a little inside, and actually correct myself there. Both Kenny Clark and Axel Olson at 26 under. Thought one of them was at 24. So the little competition for second place. Axel Olson up on the tee, going a little high, but that should make the crater. And
that is literally an improvement from the first round here, as the first round he left it a little bit right. He made the crater this time. He did not like putting from crater's edge. As you recall, he did not convert. So making the adjustment, John Babb taking the tee pad, making sure his discs and hands are nice and dry.
Yeah, that's important. That's important in this. You can get a little sweaty. These types of temperatures, you need to make sure your grip is on point.
A lot of people think that this is an easy hole, but as you can see, if you leave it up a little bit too high, it's very easy for these branches to knock it down.
Yeah, you got to go straight down the fairway. Any sort of little margin of error is going to be punished.
And Kyle left it a little bit right there, but it did fade back. I'd be interested to see where he is in perspective of the crater.
Yeah.
And John Babb with a pretty deep putt here. Oh!
I was looking online, just yeah, a little too right, hitting that tree down. Should be good for par.
And Mr. Clark lining up for what would normally be a pretty convertible putt here. I think he usually makes this. I'm gonna go for it here. I think he's gonna make it.
Would you put your foot on it?
No.
Okay. Ah!
Oh, my foot was safe the whole time.
Could've.
Laser line Clark, get it away. Keep the haters down.
Keep the haters and the feet down, baby.
Walking back with confidence and happiness in his heart.
Yeah. That one was close though. That one was just barely above the basket. I really thought he was getting it right for it. So yeah, there you go. Good conversion, good correction from last time.
And look at this. It looks like Kyle had cascaded down the crater's edge there and left himself with a 2-foot putt.
Some local love.
Cascade Crabtree.
Yeah.
Hole 11, Peter, tell me about it.
Yeah, hole 11. Yeah, same as last round. It's gonna be kind of straightforward. Just stay out of the left and right shrubbage. Gonna just need to bend a little Anheuser shot and hopefully keep yourself in there for a circle birdie putt.
Yep, a lot of turnover backhands here.
Well, look at this. We got a little bit of a tee pad correction. So instead of that right side tee pad, we're off on the left for a more straight shot. So
that's completely straight this time.
Even more of a must get.
And this hole is sponsored by Fairway Media.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Justin Banks and Fairway Media.
Banksy.
And the straight shot is one that Mr. Kenny Clark likes. And there is the signage.
The zoom in. Have you seen the logo, the new one they got? They go on the trees on it.
Yeah, it's nasty, dude. And speaking of nasty, Axel Olson puts the disc right under the basket.
Looking great.
Taking a nap down there.
Oh, he'll be chilling. Be casual. Ooh, that looks like that could have gone a little far.
A little gassed up there.
A little deep.
Kyle Crabtree's finally warmed up on round 4. Back 9.
I don't know about that, but yeah, no, he juiced that one a little bit.
Yeah, based on the scorecard, I'd say he's been warm this whole time.
Yeah, no, he's no blankets needed for this. All right,
Larry, cue it up. He's got the hat on.
He's rocking.
We don't have the full Fat Joe yet.
Is he digging?
We can't see his feet.
Yeah, I don't know if he's digging. Gonna have to ask some bystanders what happened there.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
He must have.
He was digging for sure. It was a half rock away, half lean back, but the dig was there, and the delivery was there.
Yep, yeah, he capitalized and does what he does.
Kenny Clark lining up for another one. This is right in his range.
Yep. He had trouble with a few of these, so I'm interested to see what happens.
Oh, Peter, man. You jinx! How dare you?
No. That is an assessment of what I've seen so far, you know.
And Babb converts.
He's a great putter. We all know that. It's you know, just we bleed red. We bleed red sometimes, and he is human. It's you know, God, I mean, they're playing 2 rounds of Riverside in a day.
Yeah,
it can get to people.
It was a warm day, if my memory.
Time.
You want to leave it about 7 o'clock? I do believe you called that the dinner bell.
The supper time.
The supper time shot selection there.
Yep.
You really do want to push this disc straighter than you think, but leave it on that 7, 8 o'clock line and let it sail and carry. A lot of folks just push it straight and expect it to hyzer back, and it's left short.
Now we got a good angle here too from the halfway angle. And that's where we see this is actually, you know, harder than it looked last round.
It's not easy. You put that disc on the line and you leave it off a little bit left. It's easy for it to snap right into those trees, as you can just see.
Yeah. Those 4 trees there are pretty much in like the ideal line. So you do have to kind of either scoop it out a little further right or tuck it in left. And as we see there, we're getting yeah.
Getting some tree interference there. That witchcraft strikes again, Peter.
Yes, witchcraft, or you know, the course is trying to show its teeth.
Or gravity. You know, a lot of different names for the same thing.
Yes.
Kenny lining up for a beautiful backhand here. How did I know it was going to be beautiful? I didn't. I just expected it.
Yeah, not so good this round. You know, it's ironic that we now get an angle of what it looks like, and they hit a lot of the things obstructing.
Little Proto Luna coming in for landing with the backwards hat. Larry, take that stat.
Larry, you're working overtime. Come on, buddy. And a little obstructed here. He's got that bush to climb over. See if he can convert on this one. Come on, baby.
Oh my goodness, man. Is there a hole in that basket, Peter?
Man, I mean, by this angle, looks like he was just a little far for that one, but a great run from where he was.
And Babb is in a very normal spot. Like I said, if you push it too far straight, that's where you end up.
He's in striking distance, and he nails it. Nails it. He was cocked and ready, man. You see that spring action in his legs? He was ready for that one.
He's definitely feeling it after that one. And you could just tell the exhaustion through his emotions there as he walks away. It is an exhausting tournament. Yeah,
I think we factor that in too. I mean, yeah, so they played, you know, it was Saturday and Sunday, 2 rounds at White River, 2 rounds here at Riverside. Like, that is gonna eventually start wearing on people, but not on Kenny Clark. He's still got some lion in him.
He wears it. He wears it with pride, folks. He puts that on his shoulder and he bangs that putt. He removes the hat. Notice he took it off. He did not like the backwards hat status.
See that, Larry?
Yep. Brow wipe. That might be the first brow wipe we've seen. Does not matter. Conversion again.
Conversion is still good. No eyebrow wipes to affect the stats. We're still good. Hat stats are still in effect, folks.
Axel Olson, an amazing player, let's be honest.
Oh, yeah.
He is trying to take the golf ball out of the top of the bat. Extremely bad, especially with the foliage the way it is now, Peter.
Yeah, I mean, goal is just to get out of that open field. I mean, if you're just barely touching the open field, you're good. You're getting to par. You're hanging out with the rest of the field. But sometimes it's that getting, you know, you're trying to bite off more than you can chew, and you know, yeah, aiming too wild and hitting one of these trees. And let's see if Kenny corrects from last round, which he did do that, but he gets through the gap, and that is looking like a great shot.
Did he get a kick off of that tree?
The Irish kick.
Oh my goodness, Rick O'Shea shows up out of the blue and blesses Mr. Clark.
That's when you like seeing him.
Absolutely.
That is, oh,
the luck of the Irish.
This. Oh my God.
Axel Olson, purer than a mountain spring on that shot.
Oh man, that was a puree. That was perfect, man. Went out of focus, camera came right back in to show that baby's parked.
Yeah, just because the camera went out of focus doesn't mean Axel Olson ever lost focus.
Oh no, no, he was in it.
Hocus pocus, baby, let's go.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And Crabtree not to be one-upped. They all improved, man. They all came out this hole, man. They all were, you know, really eating, you know, taking some bad shots that last round. But oh, look at this lean,
supreme dig and lean.
No hat. What's the stats say here?
Larry's got it.
I mean, Larry, can should we just? This one's a hard one. This one.
There's nothing hard.
Oh my God, dude.
Nothing is difficult for Kyle Crabtree at Riverside.
It's getting the sillier the more we do this, the sillier it gets. Where it's like it's actually true.
It's starting to actually our stats are actually paying off. Unbelievable.
Yeah, 39 down.
And see, this is the mistake. Also, what I was going to mention on that putt, what's crazy about it is it is a bit of a death putt because you're on a hillside.
Oh yeah.
You could end up down putting next to cattails.
Oh, and John Babb putting uphill gets unlucky that left side. Tapping out. We got Axel Olson looking for a birdie conversion.
Oh, of course he makes it. He dug in. You saw that you missed the foot squiggle again.
No,
he dug in.
It's there.
Peter.
Yeah, I'm there.
He's adopting the style of one of the best putters in the history of the world.
Hey, look, we got Miyagi, we got Machio. I see where the dynamics
You see what we got going on here?
He's watching the master. It's happening. You know, he just needs to add a hat, and he'll be killing it next round. Or next time.
Speaking of killing it, another birdie by Mr. Lion Clark.
Yeah, God, he went over. Oh, he went further than the basket. Here we go.
Oh, look at this beautiful bridge.
Yes, let's mark. $13, 357 feet, par 3. Great hole to come back around on, and this is kind of where, you know, we're battling for second place right now. So it's really going to be some of these holes that are going to play into what's going to separate you from the pack.
Absolutely, and quite honestly, there's not a lot of easy gimmies. This is one of the last holes that you really think you should get if you're on the lead card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So 270 from this distance here. 357 from the back.
Wow.
And that just was, I'm trying to think of, he did the same thing last round.
That was silly. No, that was closer than last time.
Yeah. No,
same disc, the Kenny Clark Classic stamp. And this time Axel Olson does not follow the leader.
Yeah, did not convert this time.
What's going on here?
Kyle switching it up and doing the forehand now.
Okay. Hat on.
Learned from last round.
No, hat on doesn't matter right now.
No, it does not. But he did learn from his last round and
follows right up there. He's got from the bottom there. I think that's in his range.
He got hit down a little early, but I mean, at this point, nothing's out of his range, so I will not say that. And John Babb taking a great route, taking the great route he did last time, and
bottom of the hill.
Yeah,
that's right where you want to be, folks.
I mean, you know, under the basket's good, but for conversion, not bad.
You'd rather be putting up the hill than down the hill, right, Peter?
That is true. Yes, if we're talking one or the other, yes, you will want to go uphill.
All right, he took the hat off. He had a little bit of a lean, but no rockaway.
Larry has got some work to do.
There was no rockaway on that lean. There was a little bit of lean back, but no rockaway.
No hat. We're learning the pattern here, folks.
All right, Babb converts. That's a good, feel-good birdie for Babb. Crabtree's happening, getting out of the way. Does not want to distract these boys.
Yep, good birdie for Kenny.
Kenny looks at Axel like, do you want me to clear it? Do you want me to wait?
Should I intimidate you
now
or later?
Look at the foot wiggle now, Peter.
Yep. Yep, for par. Kenny getting a stroke on Axel. So, I mean, now, it's basically the action's on those two for second place. That's where we really need to, you know, see what's going on here. That's where the action's at. Kyle's all good here. Hole 15, 543 footage.
Par 4, this is really finally let it out. If you missed a few putts the last couple of holes, here's where you get to let it out. You grip it and rip it. You want to make the corner. There is a mando tree and there is an OB on the left side. So you really get a chance to just let it loose, let the disc naturally fade back to the left. And this time it looks like Clark's going backhand with the orange one.
Yeah, and he might be factoring in that second place spot. You know, he kind of did a loose shot doing the, you know, doing the forehand, but it looks like he's playing it safe. And I think as we look here now, it actually is going to be 340. There's a correction there, and we're looking like just straight ahead.
Oh, okay. So this is in the shorter position.
So that was correction.
So that's why he went with the backhand. And the orange one.
Yeah, that was a template from the last hole. So pardon us on that. This is going to be more of a straight up shot. So keep it interesting. I like
really high out of Axel.
Yeah, hopefully this is a mid-range.
And it got up into some of those branches of hatred, Peter.
Yeah, that's going to factor in how this plays out for birdie versus par.
And really, that shot right there, until that branch was looking great. But that's Riverside for you. There's a lot of trees, a lot of branches, a lot of things can knock your disc down.
Yeah, no, it's a difficult course. Not much elevation, but makes up for obstacle. Good run from Axel, just having that bush in front of him. Looking like Kyle's got the pretty similar situation on the other side.
Yep, just put it nice and easy, nice little layup. Not gonna mess around.
Oh. Kenny looking a little obstructed. He may have to go around this.
Yeah. This will be a tough one.
Yeah, that would have...
Gave it a good look, though, Peter.
He did. He did. He had the right angle. Hard to...
And Babb lining up. I believe this is for bird. Boom!
There we go. Get some momentum back, and maybe even, hell, I mean, we got 4. If he birdies out, he could... we could see some real action for second.
Babb is really a strong player. It's good to see him executing these putts here towards the end.
Yeah, it's been great watching him, man. Yeah.
Axel Olson cleaning house, doing what he does. Clark did the vacuuming. Nice little cleanup there.
Yes, that hole sponsored by Dyson.
Yes, amazing vacuums. Hole 16, par 3, 387 feet. Really, the big mistake here is leaving it too far straight or left. It is a turnover backhand or a pump forehand, and there are some guardian trees. It looks like this is in the shorter pin position, so 307.
So this will actually
a little bit off right.
Yep, on the right side there are the 2 positions. Last round was the straightaway one, so you'll see all of them opting for the right hand. So yep, right up.
Kenny with a high hyzer.
Yep, right in Kenny Clark territory.
And Axel with another absolutely clean looking drive.
Yeah, good anti-flex shot.
He's going to be awesome to insure. You know what I mean? Because his drive's so clean.
Oh, yeah. Crabtree, just the patented Andy. Like, he knows how to work those lines so well. One of the best at them, honestly. If you just even watch any sort of footage around the country, he's one of the best at those finessey shots where you think he's going to go left, but he knows how this work, man. He knows how to work them.
Oh, and just leaves it a little short. A little more leg there, and Axel makes it. Ooh, we got lean. We got the hat backwards. Hat's back on.
Yeah, just cut.
Come on,
just
let's
cut to the next guy.
We knew what was going to happen.
We knew it was going to happen. Hitting 40 down.
Come on, 4 rounds, 40 down.
I don't know about the other people on the other cards, but I don't think there's any way anyone's catching up to Kyle by a long shot.
Not at this point in the tournament.
No way. Let's make it be hot, doing 15 under.
Oh, look at that birdie wrangler.
Mm-hmm. Easy bird for him.
Kenny Clark is a birdie wrangler. And so is John Babb. That's 3 in a row out of Babb.
Oh, yeah.
Making a little run here.
There we go. You know, that's what you got to do at this point. Just as long as, you know, can stop the other people on the feature card from tailing him.
All right, hole 17. We know this one, Peter.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a dog buried right behind this tee pad. The dog spent a lot of time here at Riverside, and so the owner actually buried it right behind this tee pad. But par 3, 230-foot island shot with a lot of guardian trees. What are your thoughts here?
Yeah, so it's a tight island. It is, you know, you don't want any sort of skip when you get onto this island. You want to either skip onto it or just have it nestle. And that was a good part for Babb to, you know, I mean, he might have skipped just onto the island on like the very border of it. But yeah, if you let the disc get wild, it will fall off. And looks like got 2 people off for the forehand this round.
Yeah, I rolled my shoulder, I've pushed it too deep, I've thrown it too hard, and I've hit that tree before.
Kenny getting unfortunate there at an interesting time. You know, if Axel capitalizes on this, this could be a tie game.
And that's a shot that I've seen Kyle throw 100 times. Honestly, when you throw around with him, you'll stop and you might empty the bag on this shot.
Oh yeah, oh it's a good hole to do that. Get your touch shots in order. Man, that really got away from Axel, unfortunately. So I guess he's not going to capitalize on that mistake of Kenny's. They'll both be at the drop zone, shooting for par.
And the problem with this drop zone, once again, is that guardian tree on the right. It makes it really hard for the disc to hyzer into the basket, which for most right-hand players, that's the line you're going for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need a laser. Oh, not this time. So that'll be bogey for Kenny Clark. Oh.
And did Axel make it on the island? I guess he did. I thought he was far wide left.
No.
Huh.
Well, and because of that...
Must have been my footage, but hey, that was, yeah. The island deceives me. That's good mistake for him.
That's a better mistake for us. If it would have happened with our coverage, he would have been putting from the drop zone.
Yep, hard facts.
Nice putt out of Babb. That's 4 in a row. You've got to be feeling the flow after this.
Yeah.
Hat forward, straight in. 99.897. Fresh in from Larry.
Yes, fresh in. He's doing his job today. Shout out to him.
All right, folks. We are on hole 18. That is 4 rounds of thunder. Thanks for joining us. Peter, let's hear about hole 18.
Yeah, so hole 18, the final hole. A great final hole to have because it is not easy. Not much shrub to worry about on the left or right side, but some trees that can definitely take some strokes.
Absolutely, and all 4 of these gentlemen, a 10-20 knuck giver.
Yes, easily. If you are 900 rated right now, you are 1,000. Just for your knuck give it.
Just because the way you give knucks.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So yeah, we have it tied up with Kenny Clark and Axel Olson at 30 down, and
boiling down to the last hole. Who's gonna get second place?
Yeah.
And Babb, I have hit that tree. I know you've hit that tree. I know Babb's hit that tree before. That tree is notorious for stopping your progress.
Yeah, and that's
a progress stopping tree.
Definitely. No, that's yeah, that's one of the main parts that can take your disc down, and stop you from
Go ahead, Peter. You can say it.
Tiebreaker.
Stop your progress.
Oh sure. Yeah.
Progress dropper.
That too. Anyways, yeah. Let's see. Yep, Axel Olson up, and this is going to be a crucial drive. If he can park this, that'll really help his shot.
I can't see where it went.
There is a line you can kind of get through that left side to kind of make up strokes, but
and Kenny goes around the progress stopper and finds a different one.
Yeah.
Say, mofo, it is a great hole to finish up on hole 18 at Riverside. If you look through the magic wormhole, you too can see the basket.
Yeah.
Fortunately, do not scratch and sniff the screen. We did not get the technology ready in time.
No, the AI was not cooperating with us. Very rude. We're not there yet. That's ChatGPT 5.
Yep. It looks like Axel Olson is going with the roller.
Oh.
Did it roll?
Did not. It stopped. In fact, stopped. That's really harsh.
That disc was triangular.
You know, I don't think those are PDGA legal.
That is true.
Yeah. But hey, it's a theory to take up with the council. All right, John Babb with his second shot.
334. He's sitting about one. I don't know. What would you say, Peter? About 140 out.
It's a good guess.
Thank you.
Go with it.
And he almost put it in. Look at him. He's looking at Justin Banks like, did you get that? That was almost in Justin Banks.
Did you record it? Can you edit that to where it goes in?
Right.
He could do that. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't. We cannot edit and make it go in. We don't have that ability.
We have to tell the truth on these sort of videos.
Kenny lining up from 110 feet. Maybe 70.
He's running it. He's got the laser.
Oh, he almost made it.
Yeah, that was right in line.
All right. All right. Let's see here. He doesn't have any lean back, no rockaways.
Oh.
So it completely
almost
took away from
down.
the hat. Yeah.
Great tournament from
Wonderful shot. Honestly, 41 down. You're up by 11. Oh, make that 10 strokes on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to hit that putt, Peter, but really, you'll take the par, you'll take the victory.
It's just extra gravy on the mashed potatoes at this point.
You don't need gravy.
No, you got plenty of it. Got 10 scoops of it.
Look at this. He's getting in his stance. Here we go. Do we get one more dig in? Well, nope, just a laser beam straight putt.
Still
right in the basket.
Still kidding.
I once asked Kyle Crabtree what his secret to putting was, and he said, Jared, just make it.
Well, let's find out some of the secrets here. We got some of the highlights of the round of part 2.
Speaking of, there he goes, just making it. Babb from downtown.
Yeah, oh, one of Babb's best putts. That was one that he really needed to.
Straight in the basket. Put the bun in the oven, Mr. Clark. It's almost dinner time.
Oh, one of the best ones from Kyle Crabtree. A sexy putt downhill.
Custom Kenny Clark disc stamp. Sheboygan.
Sheboygan, that's right. You heard it here. In hole 18, the juice that was to finalize his 10 plus.
Why was that a highlight? He hit a tree, Peter.
You know, it was maybe to capitalize the whole 18-ness.
Right.
That he won. He didn't need that.
Hey, quick shout out to Eric the Leopard Laiblin and James Splash Melnik and all of our fantastic sponsors. And of course, thanks to you, Peter.
Oh yeah, no, seriously guys. Well, big shout out to all of you who've been watching all through 4 rounds. Be sure to go to fairwaymedia.golf, support us with some swag, get some discs. We got a lot of things on the way, and look forward to more coverage. Thank you very much. We'll catch you later.